All right, LeetCode number 2. This is add two numbers. As you can see over here, we're given two linked lists, non-empty linked lists and non-negative integers. The numbers are stored backwards, so this is actually like 342 instead of 243. We're going to return a list in the reverse too. So if you want to go through this, go through it. I'm not doing it. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing we need is a temporary list node. So let's do it. We'll call it temp. Remember, this is C# too. We also need a result. We're going to set this to temp because temp is going to be moving. As we go through the digits, we're going to keep adding and it's going to keep moving down the list. So by the time we're done, temp is going to be at the end of the list, so we can't return it. So we need to keep track of the beginning of it. We also need a sum and a carry. Now we need to iterate. We're going to do that with a while loop. So if either one of these lists still has a number, we want to go through here. So what's the first thing we do? We got to sum our digits, right? Whoa, I cannot type. So what do we do? Sum plus equals. Let's do a ternary. L1. Here we go, checking again. We're going to do this a lot. Then it's going to be equal to the value. Otherwise 0. So if we have a list that's longer than the other one, we're going to set the shorter one to 0 when we get to that node. And we do the same thing with L2. Remember, the carry is set and then it's processed on the next iteration. So this very first iteration, it's going to be 0. But we're always setting it and processing it in the next one. So after that, what do we need to do? We need to adjust our sum and our carry. So if sum is greater than or equal to 10, then we need to handle it. We need to set our carry for the next iteration. And we need to subtract 10 from our sum. There. That does that. We also need an else here so we can reset carry. So what's the next thing? We need to store the digit that we have. So temp.val equals sum. Now let's reset sum back to 0. There. Now we need to advance our pointers. But we only want to do it if it's not null. So let's do some if statements here. If L1 once again does not equal null, You can also use ternaries on this. But I mean, the L1, if it's already a null or yeah, null, then I mean, we don't really need to set it to anything else. Okay, then L1 dot next. Ooh. And we're done on that. Actually, let's do this. We don't need a ternary on that. Actually, I was doing ternary syntax in an if statement. Okay, so L1 equals L1 dot next. Same thing with L2. So we'll do that. Now we need to adjust our temp too. So we only want to do that though if we need to. So if L1, guess what, does not equal null, then we can do that. Well, both of them actually. What this means is we're going to do another iteration. So if neither one of them, uh, if at least one of them's not null, then we got to iterate again through the while loop. So we might as well get the temp ready. So temp dot next equals new list node. And then move it over. That. Okay, we're done with that. Now, where's our while loop? Right there. Now we need to handle the case where we end our list. There's no more digits, but we have a carry. So we need to do that now. So if the carry is 1, we need to make another node and set it to 1. So we repeat the code we just did. Dot next equals new node. Actually, this val, I should have just sent it in on the constructor. Equals 1. Okay, we did that. Now we just need to return a result. Right there. All right, make sure I'm in the right thing. Yep. All right, let's see if we got any errors on this one. Ready? Should we run tests or should we just go straight to submit? Let's do a submit. See if we got it the first time. We got it the first time. 1 millisecond beats 92.5. Cool. Awesome. There you go. Add 2 numbers in C sharp. Hey, like and subscribe. Hit me up with some comments. I'll see you on the next one.